Hey guys, here's a small update what is coming on the next update. So once we talked about the dynamic zone reload and the dynamic zone edit in the zone editor, also the blacklist and allowed weapons, you can now use the base classes. For example, I use here pistol base, which means when we use a pistol in the zone and block it in the zone blacklist, you get on the top left weapon restricted because it's a pistol, right? So now when we going to spawn a rifle, we can still shoot the rifle, but we can't use the pistols. So you don't have to add each class name here. If you have custom base classes, just add the base and that all the weapons should be blocked. Or you can also add still the class names, like for the pistol here, which is a CZ75, CZ75. We save that. You still have to do that manually and the JSON, and it's blocked. Right now, when we remove it, we can then reload and shoot it again. Then also what I have added is this CJ more crash sites support. So you can edit these inside here. For example, when we move out now from this zone and we going to spawn a CJ here. Okay, I don't have it loaded, it seems. Yeah, but it should work for the CJ. I can show you that on a different stuff, which is the airdrops. Here we go, airdrops. Airdrop. So this is the expansion airdrop container here, which creates a PvP zone. Now when we go in the zone editor, airdrop defaults, and we change it to like a PvE zone. Then you see we exiting PvP zone. And yeah, there we go. It's a PvP zone, right? We can also change the color. Currently it's purple, so we're going to change it to just plain red. Change the color here. And then when we open the map again, it's red, right? All right, so this is basically how it works. Can edit all the stuff inside here. I don't have the CJ loaded. I mean, I could just edit to the mod list. Let me double check CJ 3. Just this one here. And stop the server. Start the server and DayZ again. Well, this takes time now. So yeah, basically your zones file will get updated with the new crash sites from the CJ, which I can show you when I close the zones. Me8 airdrop. And there you go, CJ C130 rec. This is the one, the Me8 for the CJ and the UH1. And yeah, you also can enable and disable this in the main config and in the admin menu, which I show you now because now I have it loaded. Let me actually open the main config, profiles, gen, pvp, config, main config, there we go. And then when we CJ, here's the settings and the main config. Now, first, let me get good mode and all the other stuff here. And now we go in the admin menu. When we scroll down, you have the new settings, enable zone or disable zone creation, which is CJ here. These 3 new ones, save that. And then now when we going to spawn one, the C130, there you go. It's a bit shitty placed, but okay. You see the zone is created here. Now, as said, we can go to the zone edit, 130, change the color of it. Currently it's orange, so we change it to, yeah, pure blue. And now it's blue. We can also zone edit, CJ, system title, yeah, that is the setting. So we can hide the zone drawing, it should also work. Yeah, it's gone. Then we can show it again like this. What I have not tested is this labeling. So we go to map and then we uncheck this and it's gone. Right? So yeah, you can decide if you want it or not, which is pretty handy. Yeah, that's how it works. So once one crash site is spawned, you can change the setting. What you actually can do now, it's PvP zone when we remove it. And we change it now to be a raid zone, for example, and respawn it. Boom, there we go. It's a raid zone, right? Yeah. So this is basically how it works currently. And yeah, that's mainly the biggest update that's coming now. And it's maybe one of the last updates I do. Because yeah, it's getting a lot. As you can see, we have such a huge main config JSON with like 200 lines, and the JSON is getting bloating like crazy. I mean, when we unfold all the stuff here, default config is already 1K lines. So yeah, we don't want to bloat it more as it is already, right? Also, remember that the dynamic zones, like the CJ here, maybe has some bugs when it comes to reloading dynamic zone settings with the in-game zone editor, because this is a beta feature. It needs testing. I need reports. Currently there is no bug reports for it, but yeah, it seems to work. It's running on a populated server already, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. And I hope you like it, and see you next time.